Alright. So... today... we're going to pick a fight with a flower. Among other things... I think we'll start by tooling around in the town and seeing if I can find whatever it is I'm missing for that gesture. I have no idea where or how I would find the gesture, but supposedly it's somewhere in this town that I missed it. Seems like the kind of thing you'd include in more than one location, but... once again, this is the sort of game where players are expected to share info. I don't think this is the kind of secret that an individual is supposed to figure out for himself, all by himself, but that the community is supposed to figure out. Alright, there we go. Posted to Discord. Alright. So we're going to look around this town. I thought I had searched this town pretty well, but... well, we'll see. What do I feel like equipping? Ah, there's those guys with those stupid swords here. I'll try giving him a face full of fist. And we'll test out one of the other ones I powered up. What else did I power up? I can't even remember. I forgot to do the rats again. Yeah, we tested him. He wasn't very great. Have I ever really... not much. I know I used it a couple of times. Oh yeah, this was really good during that one fight. Yeah, okay, so that one actually has paid for itself just because of that one battle in the depths of the Hadriex. Oh yeah, we're supposed to use the black knife. We'll test the black knife. Maybe I'll test the mimic tier at some point today. I don't know. Alright, we are looking for a gesture in this town. Should I search the town during the day or during the night? Yeah, let's search it in the morning. It's just still kind of dark, isn't it? Oh well. Alright, what are we looking... well, looking for a gesture, but... how exactly are we to find it? It's not going to be in one of the jars, right? Everything was a little bit brighter. I'm so tempted to hop on my horse. You will not hop on the horse. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll dress like a Lindell knight. It kind of fits together, except for the silly things on my hands. But who cares? You know, these should count as my gauntlet slot when I put something like this on. It should give me really high hand armor. I know I searched this city pretty good. What are we looking for exactly? Can't believe we have invaders who aren't following the usual invader rules. What am I doing? First of all, if we're doing this... Okay. This will help. Alright. See, I'm just what these townsfolk need. They stop weeping the moment I start punching. These just fade away into nothing. I think that they're just phantoms. I don't think that they're alive. I think that they're just phantoms of people who used to be alive. But the guys with the blades are definitely still alive. I think. Maybe. Hello there, Enterprise. Alright, what do we got here? Yes, that's what this is. Yeah, we were just talking about that in Discord the other day. The case is really weird. I don't know, maybe I should play some more Pal World. I did really enjoy my little bit of time with it. It's fun. And it's had a ton of its bugs fixed by now. I've kept an eye on their updates. They've been implementing new features. But no, what's so weird about the case is they're not making a copyright claim. It's not about things looking too much like Pokemon, which is, you know, what you expect. Copyright cases are really unpredictable. You never have any idea which way they're going to side. But instead they're suing over patents. I don't know what Nintendo is claiming to own the patent on. Like, what gameplay feature do they claim to own? I don't know. It's really weird. So until I have more details on what exactly they're suing over, I can't make any predictions at all. It's really weird. Somebody said it looked like a shotgun approach. Like Nintendo's just gonna hit them with every possible thing. Because Pal World was joining up with Sony or something. They were gonna become a much larger company. So I've heard it suggested that Nintendo is just trying to flatten them now before they can become real competition. I don't know. As I said, until somebody goes over the details of what is actually being sued over, if it had just been, you know, oh, this looks too much like Eevee, and that looks too much like Lucario, you know, it could have gone either way. But patents, I don't know. Kind of dubious. But it's not like there haven't been strange patents before. One of the things I mentioned in Discord was I can remember... hold on a sec. I can remember some very strange patents being held in some very strange lawsuits that have been upheld. Of course, I expect most of us nerds know about, who was it, Namco? One of the companies held the patent for minigames in a loading screen. For like a decade or two, nobody could put a minigame in their loading screen because this one company held the patent for it, so only they could do it. Which seems like an incredibly weird thing for courts to uphold, but I can vaguely remember when somebody tried to claim that they owned the patent for clicking the mouse Yes! So every time somebody clicks a mouse, well, that would be pushing a button. They were claiming they had invented pushing a button. When you think about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one didn't go through. But I can vaguely remember somebody attempting that. Like, no, I have the patent on the mouse click. I invented that, really. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I make no predictions until I have more details. I am useless without details. I'm sorry. But until I have details, I just can't warm up my crystal ball. What am I doing? I'm just gonna look this up. I don't know what I'm looking for, honestly. I missed something in this village somehow, and I don't know how. So, let me see. This is Bonnie Village, Elden Ring Gesture. Alright, okay. It's crucial for accessing a part of the map. You cannot complete one of the quest lines without it. Yeah, we have the map. We have that quest. And we can't continue it without this. So this gesture is of outsized importance. Okay, get access to Bonnie Village. We're here. Yeah. Once you reach past Bonnie Village, head east. Riding torrent, double jump over a ravine. Head north until you see a lone tree. Okay, got it. So, this is a critical key that you have to access a big chunk of the DLC. Yeah? Okay, you ready for this? You ready for what it is, where the key is, how it works? I just looked it up, and oh my gosh. Alright, hold on a sec. I gotta get out of this freaking hole. I have to get to this side of things. Okay, here we go. Alright. We head north. We'll ignore the naked man with the knife. We'll ignore the other naked man with the knife. They're not important. Alright. We're looking for a tree. I think that's the tree. That was it. That was... a headless body with some sticks growing out of it at the base of a tree. Okay, well, we've got it now. We've got the key. We can now access, another huge part of the DLC. What was your clue? There is no clue! It's just sitting at the base of a tree! I don't know! I didn't notice this tree. I didn't notice it. It's just sitting out here on the map. I don't like this kind of thing, but whatever. As I said, this game is not designed the way other games are designed. It's not meant for a single person to figure everything out. The community needs to figure things out and tell each other. That's just how it be. Yeah. Also, the Nintendo thing is gonna not be American courts, it's gonna be Japanese courts. Just to make it another step removed from, you know, as if our own courts were predictable, but that just makes it even harder. Alright, so we got the gesture. Are we gonna start by fighting Flowey, or are we gonna try to head out into this area first? Is that a meteorite strike? Could be. I think this one's orange instead of blue. Does that mean this is the 3 fingers instead of the 2 fingers? Or, and I'm probably just reading too much into it. There's some orange specks. All right, let's explore this zone first, and then we'll make Flowey our. We'll have time for people to arrive before I do that one. All right. I think I need to be here. What do you think of an item that's hidden before? Oh, yeah, that kind of nonsense. It wouldn't... It depends. It's possible, depending on what you're doing. It just depends. Like, let's say that you had this big door with a seal on it. And then you go and you fight a boss that has the big seal on his chest and you kill the boss. And then you could go back and you'd see the seal has broken and now you can get in. I mean, that would be one thing. Finding a key on the boss that you go back to an earlier door. Or it could be a quest reward where somebody's like, oh, thank you so much for killing that boss. Here you go to open all my treasure chests now. It depends. I can see how it could be a good game design or okay game design. I could also see it being awful. It's just one of those things where it depends entirely on what you've done. Alright, let me see. I need Oh Mama. There it is. Alright, here we go. Do it. I'm not a huge fan of using the gestures to access things. It was cute the first time when you snapped your fingers and the dog jumped down to talk to you, but, I don't know. Well, this place is pretty. Feels more like the kind of thing you'd hide in a bonus dungeon or something. You know, we've seen red flowers and blue flowers, but here we're finding all the flowers. Yeah. I'm not necessarily opposed to having some really secret stuff that, like, you're not expected to find. But this is, like, in the middle of a quest. Like, a gigantic quest you can't possibly miss is like, hey, why don't you go over there? Okay, good, now I want you to go over here. And it's this giant, spooky area that sticks out like a, well, like a sore thumb. It seems a bit weird to hide it like that. If it was like hiding the Hadouken in Mega Man X, where it's a super overpowered secret ability they threw in as a Easter egg, that's very different from, here's a key to get to an area of the map. I don't actually know how to get the Hadouken in Mega Man X. I never found it on my own. And only heard about it years later. I love Mega Man X, but I still don't know how to get the Hadouken. Never had it. I do kind of like the idea of hiding. It's like, if this area had been, you remember in the original Dark Souls, when you go through the hidden wall and then you got all the way down to the under Blight Town. There was the sewer, and then there's a tree, and you go through a hidden wall and then another hidden wall. And then there was this new area that you could go down, 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 down through all the tree root jumping. And that led to another new area all the way at the bottom, where there was a Hydra and there was this one indestructible dragon just sitting there. That's the kind of secret you can hide. And it's cool. And somebody finds it and goes, wow, look at this crazy place I've discovered. This is on the map. And in the middle of a quest. So I criticize it. I that's the best I can explain to try to be clear. It's not like a hidden character or something underneath the city that you go, whoa, what is this magical place? It's a place I literally found a map pointing towards. Horn-strewn excrement? You can't digest the horns, so okay. Oh, yeah, I don't know if it's on GOG. I actually purchased the Steam version, Dark Souls Remastered. I played it fairly recently. It was my first FromSoft game, and this is my second. I think Dark Souls is really good. I think Dark Souls is worth the trouble to get a hold of and play. It was a very good game. Very well made. If you've read anything written by game journalists in the last 20 years, you've probably got the impression that the game is impossible. It's actually not that hard. I was surprised. It's just a very well-made game. It's got its moments. It's not easy, but... Oh, wow, that actually hurt. Oh my gosh, this hurts. I was like, oh, it's not a rune bear, but no, this bear's pretty tough. Ah, this thing is pooping horns. Oh, it's bear poop. Gotcha, gotcha. Hey there, Dravard. There are no items. There are absolutely no items. There are absolutely no. Look at the contrast. This beautiful flowery land and this. Yep, that's more like the kind of game you're in over there most of the time. It's brown. Everything's dead. Look at this place. Oh, hey, look, I finally found an item. Honestly, I think these are a little bit out of place here. I think you could have put regular sunflowers here. But, oh, well, I'll take them. Sure, why not? I'll take them. Holy crap, what is this place? I wonder if this finger area is special somehow. last one was just creepy. This one might be different, though. But we're not getting uplifting music or anything. The music is still all somber and sad. And quiet. Bear poo, yes, the best fertilizer! Bear fertilizer. What's this place called? Hinterland. Nope, that doesn't help me any. I don't know. Alright. There's a giant hole here. What looks like a meteorite crash here. This is a giant fingerprint. Should I jump down the hole? There's been a lot of jumping in holes in this DLC. Do any of you guys got any clues for me? The brink? The brink of what? You know what? I should dress for the occasion. Yeah, we should dress for the occasion. Where's the dancers? There we are. And debuts. We could just wear the rotten duelist greaves. Those are red. They fit in, right? Perfumer is fine. And... a nice ornamental sword. Yeah, fine. We'll go... no, let's go with the dancing blade. Hell, why not? There we go. Yeah, those look fancy. I'm feeling fancy now. Teacher? Oh, come on, I just changed weapons. What is a tree sentinel doing here? There aren't any trees in the area. Oh crap, I don't actually have high enough MP to summon the, even with max MP, I can't actually summon the assassin. Why did I level something I can't even cast? You've got a torch, but I noticed that your thing is not breathing fire for a change. Torch before. Do you even have a shield? I can't. I'm really struggling to see here. Well, the sword dance worked for once. It dealt 10,000 damage. Not bad. Ow. I'm just a blender. I'm just a little blender. Really? That's a consumable item. What am I supposed to do with that? Alright, so I can't use you. I guess, oh, what the hell? We'll pull out the Mimic Tier then. That's fine. Okay, we won't want this. Guess I'll stick that on my list. So, tree sentinels when there's no tree to guard. We'll get there. I'll get a proper Santa Claus beard someday. Ah, here we go. Let's give the Mimic Tier a try. Alright. Just 2 dancers. This one doesn't have a torch, though. This one has a shield. That might make a difference. What's the Mimic Tier doing? Ow. Did this one hit harder? I feel like this one hit harder. Okay, admittedly, while wearing the flowery stuff is great in the field of flowers, I should probably equip something better. Because this is a real fight. I'll switch into Radon. It was like the first good armor that I got, and I'm always happy to slip the Radon gear on again. Alright. How are we gonna fight this guy? It's been a while since I used this one. But it's a good weapon. We'll do the Mimic Tier again, why not? Alright. Got him! I'll get him. So yeah, it does have a hell of a lot more hit points than I do. Seem to be all that aggressive, though. I'm sure with a different build, I'm sure the Mimic Tier can be amazing if I did the right build. If I was a wizard, it'd probably be insane. But I still kind of prefer my ancestral follower. But it was interesting. We might play around with it more. Yeah, there's no way I can cast this. That's terrible. There's no way I can do it. I haven't used the Great Shield Soldiers in a while. We'll use them if there's any other trouble. Before I go on to Fingerland, where things are finger-licking good. Oh yeah, status effect! That's a good point. Status effect builds, they're probably insane. Yeah. Well, I equipped it, but it didn't matter. It didn't use it. It also wasn't doing damage. Shaman village. Is this gonna be full of pot saints? Minor Erdtree. Usually those drop a golden seed. 70 continually heals allies in an area. It's an AoE regen. Bathed her home in gold, knowing fully well there was no one to heal. Only the kindness without order? The shaman were the ones being put into the pots, right? Or am I mixing things up? Because the game sure seems to act like there were hundreds or thousands of them. But there's not a lot of houses here in their village. No one to heal. Yeah. I still think... Sad, slow music playing. Okay, what's up with these rocks? Did something break the earth here? They feel like horns. I feel like horns butting out from the ground. We're within sight of Ymir and his broken temple. Stardog? There used to be a band called Dog Star that my mother liked. Boosts holy negation. Did the tree grow around you? Did she grow an Erdtree to try to heal you? Alright, I really do think... So that's why it's hidden behind a statue now. The path to this place is blocked and guarded by tree sentinels. Marika left those there. I think they turned Marika into a deity. I think she was the success of this project by the Horn Scent. They took these people, made them into quote-unquote saints. What is that crazy tower was part of that, huh? pointed at the scud tree. What does it do? That feels like something that does something magical. That was built as a... That was built with some kind of purpose right there. And it's pointed at the tree. I'm not sure. Maybe their tree was dying. Their scud tree? Maybe their scud tree's time was up and they needed a new tree. And so they started this project, this horrible, torturous project to create a new deity and to create the Erdtree. And when Marika finally was their success, she didn't appreciate what had been done to her and her people. And so she sent Mesmer to burn them all as punishment for what they did. I guess that's my hypothesis. I'm willing to change it as I gather more information, but it's a shame we can't get into any of these buildings. Can't really tell how long ago this happened, but this would have had to have happened at the beginning of her, the beginning of the Erdtree, the beginning of her. Ah, crap, I keep forgetting to look up what Crucible is. Hold on a second. Alright, I need to figure this out. I tried looking it up once before, all I got was video game shit. But what if I ask Wikipedia, tree, and Crucible? Not Elden Ring. Not Elden Ring. No, not the play The Crucible. Not Crucible Steel. Crucible. Can I get Crucible Disambiguous, please? Here we go, here we go. Crucible Disambiguous. Damn, there's a lot of things that are called Crucible. We've got a play, we've got 2 movies, an opera, another movie, another novel, another movie, a trilogy of novels, another novel, yet another novel, yet another novel. Holy shit, how many people named their thing Crucible? Okay, alright. Music. Yeah, okay, we've got some music. Television. Yeah. Video games. Okay, yeah, okay. My gosh, there's a video game named Crucible. There's an expansion to EVE Online named Crucible. It just keeps going. Come on. I don't see it. So many things named Crucible. I might be completely crazy. I might be completely mistaken. But I thought that a crucible had something to do with the growth or development of trees. For some reason, I think that crucible is a stage in the growth of a tree, or something. Again, I'm not a tree guy. I'd swear, though, that there's something about growing a tree where there's a stage in its development called the crucible. I think the crucible was the Erdtree. I think the Erdtree was the crucible before it grew up into the Erdtree. But I don't know exactly what it means in trees. What a crucible is. It might be... It might even relate to the planting of a whole bunch of trees and getting the right one. Because I just don't know. I just don't. But I'm sure it's got something to do with trees. With orchards, with tree growth. Because a long time ago, I looked into things like apples. I did plant some different trees, some nuts and things. None of them ever took, though I tried. But a lot of fruit that we take for granted, like apples. If you plant an apple tree, you will get apples that suck. If you plant 100 apple trees, you will get 100 trees that produce apples that suck. The only way you can get, let's say you want Honeycrisp apples, you have to take branches off of a Honeycrisp and graft them onto a different tree. That's how you get more Honeycrisp apples. If you plant 10,000 apple trees and you test each and every one, eventually you'll find one apple tree that actually produces really good apples. And you've just discovered a new kind of apple. And you can I copyright it, patent it, I'm not sure how the laws work on it, and start grafting that onto more, and you've created a new type of apple. That's how it's done. It's not just apples, it's other fruits as well. I think all bananas are clones as well, and avocados, I think, are the same way. Anyway, I feel like I read something about crucibles when I was looking into trees a long time ago, but it is a vague, barely remembered thing, and I can't find it. I might just be crazy. I might just be completely crazy, but I don't think it's a coincidence that we have Crucible Knights in a game about big freaking trees. They have to be related somehow to trees. They have to be, right? Right? I don't know. I'm sure if you dig around, you'll probably find lore videos that will... Oh, shit, is that another one? Well, alright, I guess there's another one. I don't have enough MP to summon them. Okay, that's fine. I'll just take this guy on. Shit. Hi, buddy. The first one had a torch, but the second and third both have shields. But none of them have the fire-breathing horse. These are like the losers of the, of these guys. Roll! Failed to roll. Let me see. Crucible is an arena full of geese. Yes, that's a type of... Yeah, that's true. You do melt metals in a crucible. And it's unfortunately one of those words with multiple meanings. Every type of apple. I have not tried most types of apples myself. I like the story behind Honeycrisps. This guy was like, Golden Delicious used to be... No, Red Delicious used to be really delicious. And they have spent forever slowly somehow breeding... somehow altering them so that they'd have thicker skins so that they wouldn't get bruised as easily and they would look prettier and all these things until they became kind of mushy and not very delicious. And this guy's like, no, I'm gonna make delicious apples again! And he invented the Honeycrisp. And then they started doing the same things to his Honeycrisps that had been done to the Red Delicious to make it better for shipping and stores and stuff. And he went, no! All that work and you're gonna ruin it! So I think he invented another kind. Okay, where did that guy go? Where's Mr. Tree Knight? We know he's here somewhere. Okay, what's this one called? Oh, well, yeah. But, I mean, it's been that way forever. Even you know, even 1,000 years ago, through selective breeding, we changed so many plants and animals so dramatically from their original forms. And we're just kind of continuing to do so. The one that blew my mind that I always bring up is that broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, kale, they're all the same plant. That have just been selectively bred in different directions. Okay, that leads up to the shaman village. This was a path down. Not sure why you'd need a path in that particular spot, but... yeah, I have no idea where that guy went. Alright, we're entering Fingerland. So the fact that the shaman village is right next to one of these giant fingerprints, that also doesn't feel like a coincidence. Were they touched? Were they touched by the greater will? I mean, the fact they were living right next to this can't be a coincidence, right? There's no way. Alright, what weapon do you guys think I should use this time? Whips, claws, scythe, god peeler, throwing spear, lightning spear, giant buzzsaw, hammer anvil. What do you guys think I should take into here? We're going to be fighting hands. We're certainly going to see those terrible leeches again. And probably some new horror. Maybe not, though. I like Granny Smiths a lot. I always liked Granny Smiths the most growing up. Honeycrisps pretty good too, though. Off to graft with Patches. Have fun! I can't figure out where Patches went after Volcano Manor went bust. He just kind of vanished on me. The ungrateful bum. He needs to sell me more overpriced garbage and try to get me killed again. Ambrosia apples. Never had one. Shaded Castle? I don't know where that is. Which one was the Shaded Castle? I'll have to look that up later and find out where that is. Oh well, nobody said anything. I'm gonna switch to claws. Yeah, that's what I went with last time, but I mean, it's fun. They're almost as much fun as the double whips. Let's find some prey to pounce upon. Ha ha ha! Alright, we're basically perfect for this area. Oh, that's a lot of hands! Well, how could I not? Come on down, boys! Let's party! I can't even see my opponents. Lovely. You know what? I'm gonna go further. I'm gonna go into even more greed. I wanna steal your HP, your MP, your runes, your items. I don't know. I tried it. It existed. It made some attacks. I don't know. Honestly, it didn't do much. Now, why are you so sleepy? better include a ranged option. You're all so sleepy, but... Hey, hold still. Nope, none of that. You aren't biting me. Gotcha. Atlas Plateau, we got Millicent's arm. Oh, really? The place I got the arm? Oh, that place. Why would he be there? Okay, yeah, no, we can totally check that out after we finish this finger area. I'm curious to see if he's willing to sell cool stuff. Why is this tree different? Why is this tree different? Everything was all bright and flowers, and suddenly big dead tree. Is this like the minor Erdtrees of the Shadow Tree? Haven't seen a single shadow fragment out here either. Yet. Oh well. Should I trace around the edges again first? There won't... Well, there's not even a chance there could be caves this time, because it's cliff edges. On the way into the boss. Okay, well, I can go check that out. Catch you later, Wings! Yeah, I never went back there. I would have never expected him to go there. Ah. Is he going to be a star beast? Or is it going to be one of those gravity controlling guys? Alright. Haven't seen one of you in a while. Ow. Oh, this one gets hard. This fight seriously. Bonk. You're no match for me bonk stick! I see you're covered in rocks. Well, I've covered my bonk stick in rocks, too. The dragons are weak to sharp gravel. This thing looks like it's made out of sharp gravel. Did the falling star beast have something to do with dragons becoming less common? Ha! Gotcha again! I swear this is still the best of all the weapons. I've tried I don't know how many weapons at this point, and none of them come close. Except when I fight something that I can't, oh shit. Hold on a second. That I can't, knock over. It's been so long since I've used the shield, guys. They're so ridiculous. They're basically incapable of doing damage, but they just, unless you have AoE attacks, you just can't get rid of them. Ow. Alright, Mr. Antlion Bull. More hit and you're toast! Oh, you're lucky. Gotcha! Gotcha! Okay, back to claws. Gravitational missile. God, I want to try so many of these out. Pulls enemies in and then explodes. It'll also grab projectiles. The lightless dark, far beyond the home of falling star beasts. The home of falling star beasts is in the lightless beyond, huh? In the midst of a deep void in space? They're not coming from Earth, are they? Yeah, I do want to respec into Sorcerer and Incantationer at some point. I've got so many spells to try. I don't think I'm going to try to fight anything difficult while in such a build, but I gotta at least play around with them a little bit at some point. Alright, if I keep upping my mind, we will be able to test the Assassin summon. I just have to bring my mind up a couple more points. This time it's really gradual, the shifting into the finger area. Oh! Oh look! It's a little mother leading all of its little ducklings with it. Surprise! Oh. Holy arrows, that's wrong. Ooh, there are a lot of you. This has to be somebody's nightmare, somebody's phobia. And at least one well-known JoJo's villain's wet dream, of course. Can't forget about him. Ugh. Okay. Hey look, I'm at full health and magic. Alright. Yeah, somebody was telling me about that stick. I still haven't found it. But what I'd really like is a weapon that did both. And was also, you know, an effective weapon I could hit people with. That's the one for me. How hard can it be? Look, all we need to do is take one of these glintstone staves, weld a blade on the end. Now we've got a glaive, but it's also still a glintstone staff. Then we can take one of these focuses and just kind of, you know, weld it to the handle. Hot glue it to the handle. Hell. Duct tape it all together. I don't care. It'd work. It'd totally work. A rapier of sorcery. See, now we're talking. Okay. Yeah, this one feels different from the previous one. This feels like I'm walking into poison gas now. This place feels toxic. Well, I mean, I appreciate that these things are sleeping, even if I don't understand it. It is convenient for me. I wonder if they only wake up at night. Maybe it's just the time of day? Yeah, me boomstick! Shop smart, shop ass smart. Got that, you primitive screwheads? Ah. This time there's a lot more hands. Alright. These spiders just keep coming! Don't quit. That looks like a path going down to me. That looks like a direction I need to go. I'm just gonna throw some markers here so I can find it again. That just seems important. Well, you know what? What the hell? Let's try the lance. Where is it? Try horsing around. Because this area is big. This area is too big to search thoroughly on foot. So yeah, I was wondering if these lampreys had eaten all the hands, but now I'm seeing the two of them together, so I guess not. Last area was just kind of weird. Okay, there's definitely something down there to inspect. That's probably where that path would take me. Okay. Let's carry on. You know, if I was the rights holder to the Evil Dead, I would totally be trying to talk into some kind of crossover with any FromSoft game. Probably Ash would fit best into Bloodborne. But it's just like, yeah, sure, just make him a playable character in Alt. Oh, shit. Hello, where did you come from? You've got, like, blood and crap on your tail. Okay, who's doing that? Ah! No! Stop! Who's doing that? It's coming from way the hell out there. I'm gonna need a telescope to find out what's shooting at me. It unhorsed me instantly, whatever it was. Alright. First goal, recover runes. Second goal, find out what was doing that. And unmake it. Okay, good. As long as those are still down. I was worried it had removed those 2 points I had put down. No! I was trying to dodge you! I was trying to move to avoid it. No! Oh my gosh, these things! Where are these purple ones coming from? Oh my gosh, this is cancerous. Okay, alright. Put that away. Put that away. Okay, I'm a medium load. Yeah, they just come out of nowhere! They portal in when I get hit. And that's a free shot to... Ah! Come on! Free shot to take out half my health. And they can still cast spells. No. Is this how you make your newborns? Is this how you feed your newborns? I can't use the horse, because I can't avoid these consistently with the horse. You're so much worse than the ones I was fighting in the last finger area. Holy crap, you guys are the worst. Let me see. Oh, no, it's not what I meant. Oh, well, that's what we have now. Shit, I was going to change them out. Alright, we do have walls, actually. It's not just cliffs going down. We have walls around this area. These finger mimics. See, that's natural stone over there. But then we have this stuff again. kind of all this is. Doing over there? Is there an invisible dung beetle? Something's going on here. I must investigate! I must inspect. Where is it? What is happening? I thought I saw something happening here. I thought it was going to be one of those invisible things that gives you a Ash of War, but guess not. Guess they were just behaving oddly. Boss? Or were these things the boss? Just getting here. I always feel like all these fingers are suddenly gonna start moving. We're done here. These places are super desolate. Without a ton to find. Other than creepiness. Lots of creepiness to be found here. Now what's interesting about this one is the previous one, the ground was like completely stone. But this is actual dirt with stuff trying to grow in it. It's not pure stone. That might indicate that this site is older than the other one. Or was less volcanic, or whatever. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Well, we got down here. Nope. But I don't think it's important. It's not like I'm even using... I haven't even visited the finger reader to clone anything or use any remembrances in a while. I'm not even using... I haven't even looked to see what the remembrances will give me. Okay, now what is going on here? I saw these from above. These blue worms don't seem to indicate anything particular. You'd think this was a special area with them in it, but... What is this lower area even exist then? Does it go down even lower? And suddenly the fog clears. What the hell is going on in this place? Does this place have no reason to exist? I am confused. I am perplexed. I am bewildered. Oh well. I'm gonna go check out that spot I marked a while ago. The final thing to explore. Probably faster if I warp back to here. This will probably make it easier. Just a smidge easier. I really do think of my weapon set, the whip would have been the best way to fight in this place. The extra reach would have helped a lot with the things. If I find another one of these areas, that's what I'm gonna do. Whips. They should be effective against anything we find. Here we go. Where is this taking us? Oh! Shit! You're a big one, aren't you? Oh shit, fire doesn't work. Okay. Fire doesn't work. That's a problem. Alright then. What are we gonna do? What are we going to do? First of all, I think we could use a little bit of this. Secondly... Secondly, we'll go with the jump attack one. Fire probably still does extra damage. But you know what? I think I'm going to go with these. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No. Let's not do that. Let's go with... Boy, it's tough, actually. What is the best way to fight? You know what? Let's try... We haven't done this in a while. We haven't done this in a long while. Let's try the Frozen Needle plus this thing. I'll put on... the Carry Heavy Things Talisman. I can leave that on. Okay. Let's do this combination. It gives me access to fire, it gives me access to frost, it gives me access to block poke. I think this will work. Ooh, small change. Definitely that. Might even be wise to equip the other talisman. Stamina talisman as well. Mm-hmm. Fire really does nothing to this thing. What the? My shield failed. Would you hold still? You are awkward to fight. Again, it hits me through my shield. Have you ever considered seeing somebody, a dermatologist, about all those warts and things you got going on, all those blisters? You clearly have some kind of skin condition. No wonder I spent so much of the game thinking you were undead. Oh, we got you with the frost. Oh, that worked. Ha! I'm actually surprised. I never even realized I didn't have that one. That wasn't in the main game somehow. I guess we're done. This area. See west. First hand could not block. Yeah, alright. Alright. Hey, Mir, I did the thing. Where is he? Here he is. You want to tell me what this was all about? I'm gonna go there, and he was cradling a hand last time. Is he gonna be like surrounded in hands? Nope, the whole room isn't crawling, so that's good at least. Oh, where'd your hand go?
Hello there.
Hi.
I heard another sound, colored by your essence. Simply exhilarating, I must say. The stars are dark tonight. But rest assured, this is no ill omen. On the contrary, I believe that this portends a magnificent starry cascade. Now, take this, my final gift to you. May you join the glimmering stars above.
Distinct from those shown on the first two maps. Faded and dirty, huh? Where is this?
Oh, yes. I believe I can feel it brewing. This evening is a sign of a greater night to come.
New spell, Microcosm. A microcosm of what? Secret hollowed rites. The broken and discarded are fully willing to cling to fleeting simulacra. Fleeting simulacra of what?
Ever young Mikola saw things for what they were. He knew that his bloodline was tainted, his roots mired in madness. A tragedy if ever there was one. That he would feel compelled to renounce everything. When the blame lay squarely with the mother.
I've been asked to assassinate him by a flower. What do you think of that?
Do you recall what I said? That Marika and the fingers that guided her were unsound from the start.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, the truth lies deeper still. It is their mother who is damaged and unhinged. The fingers are but unripe children, victims in their own right. We all need a mother, do we not? A new mother. A true mother who will not give birth to further malady.
I found her hometown. I think I might know why she's unhinged from the start, as you say.
Join.
Fortunately, I don't have whatever location I need to have for that final map. Is it down here? Or is it up here? Wow. Is it time to pick a fight with Flow? You know what? I didn't find a single Shadow Tree shard in this entire area. Not one. What do you mean I already have? I already have what? I'm gonna pick a fight with this one instead. I'm gonna try this boss again. I don't know if we're strong enough for it yet, but I can try. The location is on my map? Is it really? Alright, I'll check. Give me a sec. I'm sure that was probably enough. I only glanced at the number. I wonder if we can summon the, Do I have enough yet? I do! Wait. Oh, that was stamina. I do! Okay, I can actually summon that now. What? God, I wish I could get closer to this. It does look kind of like it, but it's got a giant fingerprint on it. I don't know. I just don't know. Alright, let me see. First off, I'm going to change the Ash of War on this lance. Instead of cold... you know what? I don't actually care what it is. I guess standard hits hardest. That's probably fine. I want to give this an attempt. So last time, we didn't have enough levels to give the assassin its first outing. See how it does. The horse would just instantly get killed when hit before. But we've leveled the horse up a little. Whoop! Well, there goes the horse. I should probably bring the raisins to heal the horse with me. Got a hit! Didn't hit very hard, though. Nope, nope, oh, oh, nope, nope. Getting better at avoiding the attacks, I think. Well, the assassin reduced your maximum hit points. That doesn't really matter unless you decide to heal in the middle of the fight, but... Whoa! Oh, it's doing something crazy. Horse still goes down too easy. Move! Ah! Over. Roll! Alright, we're on the horse again, fine. Oh, come on! Goes. Definitely need the raisins. Horse is still going down way too easily. But I don't feel it's as hopeless as the last time we charged against this guy. I don't feel it's as hopeless. Change a bunch of things. First, definitely that one. Second... Oh, I think I remember finding it, actually. Yeah, no, okay, I did find this, yeah. Alright. Next. Yeah, sure, why not? Next. That's not a bad thing. Oh, that uses MP, though. I'd have to summon a different summon. And... what do we want to use on him? What would he be weak to? Magic? Holy? Lightning? Well, let's try lightning. It's as good a guess as any. Alright. That's what I thought. No golden falcon. My horse is gone! Stop that! Oh, I forgot the raisins. not jump over your attacks. Whoa! Oh, no, whoa! Just need a moment's breathing room. Just a moment. Okay. Alright. I have... Damn it. Here's some... Here they are. Okay, heal you right up. Horse! Horse! I keep telling you, horse game! I'm like, summon the horse, summon the horse, summon the horse, and the game's like, no, 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 we're just, no. Alright, well, having to fiddle with my items halfway through wasn't helping. Alright, I'm gonna switch to something I know that works. I'm gonna switch to you. That should leave enough for the Golden Vow. This is used up. I'll try... I don't know, why not fire? I have no idea what this thing would be weak to. Hitting this guy. It's so freaking hard to hit! Come on! Said yes! Summon! 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 Thank you. Alright. Every time the horse goes down, I spend like half an hour getting up. Come on, get up! Please give me the horse! This is so infuriating that I'm constantly struggling to summon my mount. It'd be one thing if I could disable his mount, like I can with the Night Riders, but no. For whatever reason, his mount is a part of his body. And we're dismounted again. And we couldn't stand up, because you can't stand up when your mount falls. You have to slowly lay there for a second and open yourself up to get hit. You were less expensive, but you can't stance break it, which is your best feature. I can hope the hawk does something. No, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's not playing by the rules. They do the same thing with the tree sentinels, and it's stupid when it's the tree sentinels. But the fact that he can so easily take my mount down over and over again, that my mount is just easily wiped out like this. So I'm constantly struggling to summon the mount. And I'll try to summon the mount 2, 3, sometimes 4 times. And it'll just keep going, nope, we're not summoning it. Nope, you still dismount. Nope, you still can't get... No, you still can't get on your horse. Or the fact that I spend such an incredibly long time on the floor every time I'm dismounted. It's bullshit. I think it's foul. I think it's absolutely foul that that trying to use my horse in the horse fight is so hard. This whole arena and everything's clearly built for horse combat. The enemy is highly, highly mobile. I know I'm not good at horse combat, but the horse being taken down so quickly is correct. Look at that! Look at that! I was just dismounted in one hit from full health. Why? Why was I dismounted in one hit? I could pull up the map and show how much of the map I've explored, finding most of the things to boost my mount, so it's not as easily taken down. I mean, it is very difficult to get this guy. Oh my gosh, it actually happened. No! Come on! I actually pulled it off, and you just immediately... You just immediately hop back on your feet. Not as bad as the hippo, but you are among the worst bosses in Elden Ring. I couldn't get up. It just sat there. Like, nope, you're on the ground. Nope. Nope, why are you pushing buttons on the controller? The controller doesn't do anything. No, fuck you. That's what the game decided. And then he just kind of goes, pfft. I don't like this boss. I do not like this one at all. I think this is badly designed. Still not as bad as the hippo, but it's just the hippo was the worst. Alright. Let's try this. Alright. Let's see what happens if I do this. killed. Ah. Come on, forgot about that talisman. I forgot that one existed. Let's try that. Just gonna pin me against the wall so I can't move. No. Me at that place. across this big arena to have a big, awesome cavalry fight with you. But you're a piece of shit. So just die. I think this has happened, what, 3 times in this DLC? Just a boss where I'm just like, alright, fine, screw it. None of these things are actually difficult. They've given you more than enough tools to just step on anything that you want to just squash. But it's like, they set up these expectations. Look at this arena. Look at this massive arena to have a cavalry battle in. How often are you allowed to have your horse during a boss fight? Yeah, there are some of the field bosses, like the dragons, but almost all the bosses you don't get to. And they set up a certain expectation here. You see him coming from a mile away, it's just... It's not like the Rot Queen at the bottom of the Hadriex, where you need everything you have to beat it. No. If you try to use everything you have, it just folds. Like, I'm left wondering, what is the point of this fight? It's neither a big, fun, epic set piece, nor is it a go ahead and bring everything you have against me. It's just... Like, if this was meant to be a cavalry battle, we need to be able to use our horse. We cannot constantly be dismounted if this is meant to be a cavalry. And I swear this is telling me, have a big epic horse battle. I'd swear that's what this is set up to be. And that's what I wanted to do. And it just ends up being disappointing. So far, the best boss the DLC is still the Dancing Lion. The Dancing Lion was amazing. The Dancing Lion really made me think this DLC was going to be the best part of the game. But I think that I had a lot more fun with the main game. And it's sad because it doesn't take that much. And that could have been one of the highlights of the game. Having a mounted, you know, having a jousting match with that guy. He was certainly flashy and spectacular enough. Alright, let's find out what's beyond this gate. Creepy. Erdtree chalice? Tall dead flowers. Oh, well, thank you. Pale roots that feel like bodies. It's empty, like everything. Not baptizing anyone in it, huh? So these, the pickable ones, are pointing towards the shadow tree. But the ones you can't pick are facing this. But why? Always teasing you, making you ask, is there meaning to this? There's some meaning to this, right? There's this big thing here. This big bowl has to be here for a reason. What does it mean? Oh well, we're gonna fight Flowey now. This giant, towering structure pointed, and then... it's just... But whatever it is, I don't have the information to even guess what that's doing there. So I'm just gonna assume it's Mesmer's bathtub until somebody tells me otherwise. He loves public exposure. Bathing in public, that's his thing. Still haven't found Mesmer. Alright. Shack. A shack near here? What, in this area? I didn't see a shack. I just checked this area pretty thoroughly. How'd I miss a shack? It's supposed to collect resin from the tree. No, it's not. That's stupid. If they were collecting resin, it wouldn't be a bowl a mile away from the tree. That doesn't make any sense at all. That cannot be the answer. Try again. I don't think there's a shack up here. I checked. I checked everywhere. I don't think there's a shack up here. No, there's no way. There's nothing to funnel or collect. There's not. It's not for collecting anything. It's not. It can't be. No. This is for some ritual purpose. They do something here. There's not any way to, like, even if the resin fell in the bowl, they don't have anything to get it out of the bowl with. There's nothing here for transporting anything. No. I don't know what this is for. Maybe it's a sake dish for the giants. It is not for collecting resin from this thing, though. Nah, that's the one thing I know it couldn't possibly be. Sorry, Dravard. I know this isn't your favorite game to watch. Anyway, there's no shacks here. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't one up here. So, we're gonna go fight the flower. So, this fight was insane. This fight was ridiculous. Let's see how crazy it gets in its third phase. But first, what are we gonna wield against this thing? is our preferred weapon? I'm kind of leaning towards... I don't think it could bleed. Could throw lightning at it. Could use the whips. I'm kind of leaning towards putting fire on these, maybe, or... The velvet sword. We could try sleep build up. This one's pretty cool. So many of these weapons are so cool. I can infuse a lot of things with fire. The question is, what do I want to infuse? Could go with this. It's pretty okay. I feel like a slashing weapon is going to do better than a thumping stick. What the hell? We will try the Great Katana. I don't have high hopes for it, but it might work. Alright, let me see. Alright, there you go. Alright, now we're gonna mix this to fire. And we could give the assassin another try. Okay, 2 hands. A lot of what makes this weapon work is its special attack, though, and I won't have MP to spare. Oh shit, I won't have MP to spare. You know, it's fine. We'll just try it. We'll just see what happens. Step out into the oil slick. I forgot something. Hold on. There it is. The golden braid. Add that to the mix. Just go for the root. Don't go for the head, just go for the root. We haven't used too much of our resources. Where's the head? Okay. Alright, round 2! Hello, Flowey. Oh shit, you did it again? Alright, how many times are you gonna do that? Oh shit. Oh, bleed. All that just to get within striking distance. Alright, finally, I'm hitting you. Alright, I think I want to change several things. First... Crucible. Yeah, let's go with Crucible armor. Crucible knights seem to be about the holiest thing around. Alright, yeah, this is fine. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Maybe this isn't fine. No, this is fine. Okay, I'm switching you out. What the hell, we'll try the Mimic Tear. We'll give the Mimic Tear its turn. That way it doesn't drain any of my MP. No horse allowed here. Well, wasn't expecting one, but... It's gonna start getting harder. Where is the... Oh, there are all those rooms. I need that. Fine, enough. Would you hold still? Difficult to run me over with your back and forth when I'm in the corner. Ah. Like that was intentional strategy and not just me grabbing my rooms. Just trying to struggle to reach this thing. Once I get near it, my DPS is great. I think this is mostly just going to be me learning how to get near you. Alright, now we have to bring out all the stops. Mixed Physic, Blood Boil, Uplift. God damn it! Oh! Did you choose to exhaust yourself? Oh, I'm out of healing. Shit. Oh shit. Roll! didn't realize I was out of healing until it was too late. Ah! I did really, really good. It's the second phase constantly being out of reach. All I need to do is actually reach it and hit it. And I think we've won. I think everything I have, everything I'm doing is basically right. Except I'm gonna add... Oh, I don't have mushrooms. These are too slow. How hard can I hit you with a fire attack? I don't know how much... I don't know exactly what this does. Like, how susceptible it makes you. Alright, I'm gonna equip... Ah, good, yes. I'm gonna throw these. So for phase 2, I'm gonna try throwing fire at it. Alright, let's try this. This will probably work. Doesn't it? Where is it? Alright. Alright, this is the fight phase that gives me all the trouble. Oh, I'm up against the wall. Cut it out. Yes, damage! Lava! You're screwed. Oh, you moved just outside my lava. Fire pots, the hefty ones, they're just too slow to ever run. Alright, preparing for phase 3. Score hits on its head, it takes crazy amounts of damage. Alright, you don't have a stage 4, do ya? Miquella's Great Room. What's Miquella's Great Room doing here? Is this what killed Miquella? contains naught but the power to resist charms. Well, that might be important then. Broken and bereft of its bounty, Nicholas set off for the tower enshrouded by shadow, abandoning everything, his flesh, his strength, and his fate. He probably just wanted to get rid of his fate. All in an effort to bury the original sin, to embrace the whole of it and be reborn. Is this supposed to be some allegory for Jesus? Well, I mean, if he ditched his strength, he's not going to be very tough. The Shadow Tree is the shadow of the Erdtree, born of dark notions that bear no sense of order, that twist and bend its stalk, rendering it brittle. Are they suggesting that creating the Erdtree created the Shadow Tree? Or is this figurative? This is relinquished by Michaela. Relinquished by... Elder brothers to the lion. Who's the lion? You mean... Well, still not allowed to summon my horse. I checked, there's no shack. I looked over the whole area, there's no shack there. I don't know what you're talking about. There was no structure of any kind, just the giant stone archways. So, oil or tar is coming out of the melting tree. I notice it's not rot. You'd expect it to be rot in this game, but that doesn't appear to be the case. Nope, I don't know what you're talking about. You've watched me the whole time. Why do you ask all these questions when, if I had found whatever it was, you'd have seen me find it? I didn't find anything. I went over here, I looked up, there's a basin. There's not even a shack on... okay, there might be a shack over here. I looked all over the place. That could be a building. I'll check. Catch you later, Dravard. Do we jump onto the route? What do we do here? It's just water below. Where is this rot or oil or whatever this is? Where's this coming from? The tree just goes straight into the sea. is going on here? This is weird. Just a flower? Nothing else? Let's go over here for a second. Alright, let's at least look at what we found. It's been a while. I probably have 3 or 4 remembrances I haven't even looked at. Well. Is that so? Armor patterned after falling seeds. Does his armor not contain leggings? Odd. Rotten butterflies. Hey, it's a rot attack. Those are useful. Setting off a chain reaction, yeah? The scarlet butterflies are the goddess of Wat's wings. Bereft of a master, they were soothed by Romina, who reached out to them. What is this? They were the wings of the Rot Queen at the bottom of the Hadriex. This is becoming incomprehensible. Ugh! No matter how I look at it, the order of things doesn't quite add up. Rot is an act of purification. Arcane. Both sound very interesting. Let's see what we got here. Land of Shadow. Okay. Its gold is accompanied by shadow, but it is gold like the Golden Order. Yep, it's a faith holy weapon. Sword lance with a gravity thrust or blades of stone. Gaius and Rodan were rivals in their youth. Spinning gravity thrust. Oops, I guess. Launch into the whirl of putrescent jets that bathe the surroundings in ghost flame. But it's another freaking arcane weapon. Boy, they're being generous to arcane in the DLC. Anyway, well, we picked up one thing at least. Wondering if I should power up a few somethings. Should I level up this sword lance? Yeah, you might as well while we're here. I disagree. I don't think it's in the same spot as the Erdtree. I don't think it is. Saying it's the shadow of the Erdtree is interesting, but I don't think it's literal. Wait, you want regular regular smithing stones? Well, screw you. So, the Lands of Shadow fit here, right? We've got these divine towers circling an area. You can see it, can't you? You can see the divine towers are forming a circle around it. Okay? Doesn't line up. It doesn't line up. It doesn't line up with the cliffs. It doesn't fit. The Lands of Shadow do not fit with the lands between, if this is the spot where the Erdtree is. It doesn't work. I don't think that's where it goes. I don't think it is. I don't have the complete map yet, which makes this difficult to see how things exactly are supposed to fit together. But it doesn't, the shape of the land does not fit together for it to be there. It's not, this isn't where, I think it's figurative. I really do. I think that it's a figurative thing. I don't think it's literally the shadow of the Erdtree. I just don't think so. Yeah, well, we'll see when I get the rest of the map. You know, I could be proven wrong, but it really doesn't look like it fits together to me. Alright, what are we gonna do now? Well, I want to run around with the anvil hammer, because, I don't know, why not? It's silly and it's fun. Okay, I still haven't found Mesmer, I still haven't figured out how to get down here, and I still haven't found this. Those are three very good things to explore. Let's go look and see about that shack. Yeah, the Mimic here seems pretty good. I I'm sure if I spent a while thinking about it, I could probably make it a hell of a lot better by equipping the right stuff. I don't know. I guess I've just always been too lazy to use the Mimic tier. It sounds like too much trouble to figure out, like, okay, I need to equip this and do this and equip that, summon it, and then I need to change my equipment. What the hell? What? Huh. We found his leggings. Ah, he was an Albinoric who decided he wanted to not have a roof? Unless he was a ghost, there is no way he lived in this. This is unlivable. This is completely unlivable. No, this is not a person who lived here, because this is unlivable. If a person lived here, they would have made this a space where someone lives. They would have had food. They would have had some kind of furnishings. This is stupid. This is just becoming idiotic. Why am I trying to sort out this game's lore when they'll do something like this? Why am I arguing about the positioning of things and how they fit together when the developer just doesn't give a shit? You could have sat down for 5 minutes and been like, okay, look, there's a person who lives here. Okay, how does this person live? Well, let's figure this out. There are animals to hunt. Okay, we're gonna need to... No, just... I think this DLC is sloppily put together. I don't know how. I know they spent years on it. I don't know how they rushed it, but somehow they didn't take the time to finish the job. How else do you explain this? How else do you explain this? You should have just made the bodies fade away and said, no, they're ghosts. And I'd be like, okay, yeah, well, you know, everything here is a ghost, sorta. That's, you know. But no, he didn't do that. I don't get this. I don't get it at all. Alright. What do we do? Which thing are we searching for? Still haven't found my way into the basement here. I'm gonna probably have to look a few things up at this point, because I have never been able to figure out how to get here, and I've searched the edges all along pretty carefully. So there must be a cave or teleporter or some trick to get down here. Or just something I didn't see. Any idea where the catacomb is? Did I search this area thoroughly? try to check down there. I'm still bummed out about that fight with the boar rider, or whatever he was riding. I am still bummed out by that fight. I thought it was going to be so much cooler. I'm not entirely sure how to get down there. Why didn't I jump down a... No. How do I get down? Spring somewhere? Can't tell if I've ever been down there or not. How does one get down there? Have I ever been down here? I don't think I ever got here. Maybe it's... Let's try searching from over here. The Dark Flower was a really awesome boss fight. I liked that one. It was cool. Problem solved. That does not look jumpable. That's okay. I don't think that's where I want to go anyway. I may have found the solution to those guys on horseback. Spears coming out of the ground. A good answer, it turns out. Are still pinning me down and doing a crap ton of damage before I can get away. Maybe I just should dismount every single time there's a fight. I fight so much better when I'm not on a horse. Okay, we're trying to see if I can get down here, because this might be a direction I haven't been. So, let's see. Okay, how do I get down there? How do I get down there? If I can get down there... Pretty sure I've never been to this area. No. No paths down. No spirit springs. So the only way to access that area would be... what? Yeah, it seems like it has to be under the castle, because I don't see any other way. But I didn't find a path down inside the castle. Even when we drained the water, it didn't go down that deep. I'm gonna have to explore this whole place again, looking for things. There's an elevator somewhere. Let me see. Darklight Catacombs. I'll just type it in. Oh, right. There's one other thing we need to do, though, real quick. Somebody said Patches was... Where did I get that prosthetic? It was over here, right? Yeah. Somebody said Patches was hanging out over here. All right. Mr. Patches be? I should have checked the hall instead. I know who that is a picture of now. I didn't when I came in here last time. Where is he? See Patches. Well, he wasn't. And we went back to his starting cave once, and he wasn't there either. It was a while ago. I don't know. Yeah, he's lost to us. Alright, let me see. Excuse me. Alright, where was I? Shadowkeep main gate. Head outside where the burning boats are. Once you make it to the bridge, look for an ladder and use it. Alright. Let me read that again. So we're trying to get to the Darklight Catacombs. Start at the main gate plaza site in Shadowkeep. Main gate plaza in Shadowkeep. Head outside where the burning boats are. Go to the bridge, look for a ladder. That's probably enough. I can probably figure out the rest, right? Maybe. This is where I Not that horrible hippo. Worst boss in Elden Ring. Find those burning boats soon if we keep going. Was it this way? No, that's not burning boat land. Probably don't need that. That's better. I think I'm holding too heavy a weapon for this armor. Come on. Alright, that should help. I'm just gonna put this on. Alright. Then we shouldn't have any more troubles here. Flinch when I hit you with my special attack. Bang! That's bad. Beat them to death with an anvil when all else fails. Okay, is this the burning boat area? Are we getting somewhere? Yes, it is. Okay, looking for a bridge with a ladder. Bridge. I forgot about this. Okay. Bridge. Alright, a ladder. carry an anvil? Okay. Alright. There should be a ladder here somewhere. Somewhere in this area. Okay. Could I jump? Could I just jump? I might be able to just jump. Is that okay? Can I just do that? Certainly a place I never went before. Says we're okay. Alright, what have we found? Alright, we're definitely on the track to something. Not here, though. Other way. Okay, this way? Hello. What have we here? Okay. What a thing to miss. Jumping off in that spot leads to this. But okay. Alright. Alright. A painting. Domain of dragons, you say? So it's up on that mountain, facing that way. Is it? Well, we might be able to find that spot. Alright. Any lore to explain why climbing in coffins transports you? That doesn't explain anything. Why would climbing into a coffin result in you magically being transported safely somewhere? Is there some mad wizard? A race of gremlins that just love transporting people? Do coffins all sail away on their own when you put bodies in them? Do they always just fly away? Broken furnaces. Am I gonna find more of their faces? Yep, I sure did. Fully charged. Let's try. That's a lot of broken furnace golems. Not gonna come to life? Really? Thought for sure I was gonna fight a furnace golem. I was gonna try anvil on a stick to knock it over. Hello. Hi, how's it going? Are you stacking rocks? You're stacking rocks. Yes. Here, why don't I help you out? I missed. It's okay. I got plenty more. In fact, I have other kinds of rocks too. Look at that is a good rock. Up two. There it is. So I guess the furnace golems won whatever this was about. I don't think I can get inside this big building. Means to not have a door. Setting the water on fire. I think I can climb this to get up there. That's the method. But not if I keep slipping off. Things are just more trouble than they're worth. I'll go on a big Wicker Man hunt later, and I'll take them all down. But I'm not gonna bother right now. Nope, I'm gonna go this way. It's always so much fun when you swat something up in the air. Continue. No, I'm touching it. You can't do that. I think they just put it out. Okay. Where have we ended up exactly? Ah, we're finally down here. Alright, I'm gonna switch to my whips. Much. Swat you right out of here. Oh, what's this? Boosts Golden Ring of Light incantations. Those who saw the decline of the Erdtree and the fallen leaves long ago braced themselves to the weakening of the Order and embraced a strict faith. And who is the person that you prepped yourselves to serve? Who is this Dryleaf Seal 2? Not going to do me much good unless I find 2 or 3 more, but still appreciated. Tree fragment is basically finding a piece of a heart. At this point. Okay. dry leaf. What were the Kung Fu guys wanting to serve? Gold necklace found under the breast belongs to a group of spiritual seekers under the dry leaf sect. Are we gonna get another match with a Kung Fu man? Climb down that. Was there a spot right there and I didn't notice it? Is there so? I climbed down here earlier and didn't notice. I need to pay more attention to cliff edges. Well. Eastern Nameless Mausoleum. Straight into a boss, is it? Alright, hold on. Just in case whips aren't the best here. A Rakshasa? You're not a Rakshasa, you're just some guy with a katana. Pretty good with the katana, though. How do I fight you? Actually, I think Crackblade might be the answer. The light attacks weren't even making him flinch, but add the Crackblade to it and maybe they will. Oh yeah, I could try a shield. I could try parrying. No, I need this. Alright, fine. I keep a variety of tools for a reason. Even if most of them I should probably just throw out. Well, I beat Flowey with the great katana. But that's mostly because he couldn't press me hard enough to force me into something different. Could have beaten him with other things. But it was nice giving the great katana an outing. Okay, there we go. Frozen Needle and Talking Shield. through my shield. How did you blood wash me through the shield? The shield is 100% physical protection, and yet he causes blood bleed up without actually cutting me. Is that a special ability of his katana? Alright, I'm gonna stop worrying about the runes, and I'm just gonna fight this guy. I think this is still set to fire. What's going on? Why am I failing to function? Okay, we got it. No, stop that! Shield, though. Ooh, got you in the back. It was difficult. That may have been the most difficult random invader I've seen in the game. Or maybe I was just struggling for no reason. Increased damage dealt to foes, but greatly increases damage taken by the wearer, and yet this one had a bajillion hit points. Cuts down it as a berserker's weapon used to endure attacks and reply with full fury. The wielder's less likely to stagger from counterattacks, but will take increased damage. Again, I didn't feel like it's taking increased damage. Weed cutter! Well, that would have been the thing to use against Flowey. Huh. Anyway. New katana. Cool. So if I wore every single piece, I could become a glass cannon. Which is no fun for me to play. But I could do it! I don't know, the katana might be cool, depending on its special attack. But we need to go deeper. So it looks like this is the only path forward. Let's see, let's go back to whipping it. Got a hippo. I hate those guys. Pay that thing a little later. Oh great, there's a lot of them down here. I wonder if each one drops something special. This leads to water. Well, I suppose. Blade. No, the black knife seems to do very little damage. Once I come in, I do a crap load. Ah, okay, these are worth hunting. Now, see, the black flame is pretty good. The black flame actually is really good from the assassin. All the rest of her attacks seem subpar, but... the black flame is real good. I think a black flame build might be really fun, actually. I bet you could punch way above your weight class and bring down very powerful enemies. Deeper. Further. Start by tracing this wall all the way around. Scorpion livers. Not sure what these round rocks are for. I don't remember picking up a recipe for them. Did I? Has anybody beaten every single enemy in this game yet? By which I mean, like, kill every single enemy without touching a site of grace so they respawn? Feels like something someone must have done. I'm not about to be butted off the edge by you. Terrible. There it is. I found it. The path forward. Well, I just happen to have the perfect weapons on hand for ninja fighting. I mean, they're the perfect weapons for a wide variety of enemies, so... Honestly, this setup, the mace and the whips, pretty much the most versatile setup I can have. I'm prepared for just about anything when I've got these equipped. Just about. Very nearly. Oh, hello. You're not gonna turn on, but you guys are pointing. Ah. Is this the place? Dark Light Catacombs discovered. But I want to explore around outside a tiny bit more. We're basically out of time for today, so next time will be the Dark Light Caverns. Oh, I guess that's it. Alright. Oh, there we go. It's been a little while since we've done a catacomb. Something to look forward to. Oh, wow, we're going way down. Hippos paid off. How many of those blessings are there, I wonder? Oh, it's dark. They turn out the lights. Well, next time. Next time. Oh, man. I'm exhausted. I've been having an exhausting week at work. And I'm afraid some of it may be spilling out into my gaming. Next week's gonna be exhausting as well. I usually don't talk about this sort of thing, but we're short-handed, and so I'm doing a bunch of extra work. It's usually okay for a day or two, but you know, it wears you out over the days. Whew. But we found them. We found them, and we beat Flowey, and we beat stupid board riding guy. And oh man. Somebody said I'm 70% of the way through, but I feel like it's more than that. This is the only region I haven't explored. Now, there's one region I didn't find the map, but I've been all the way through. I haven't found Mesmer yet, and I need to figure out how to get into that sewer. I'm probably just going to look the last few things up soon, so I can fight the last few bosses. I think I'm closer to 85%. Unless there's a whole lot I'm not expecting that'll suddenly open up. There could be a deep underground area, I don't know. It could happen. Yep, that's my alarm. I know. I'm done. Anyway. I've not explored Lowland. Isn't that where I just went? Isn't that where we are at? We're at that catacomb. Anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Good night.